Go ahead and clarify now. No, no, no. This isn't for kids. It's not for kids. If you're a kid, out. Get out. The grown-ups about to talk some grown-up shit, and you gotta get. You, see, it's already starting. Get out. Says it's not made for kids. Get out. George Carlin was made for kids. I was 7 years old, like 5 to 7 years old. I don't remember, man. It was young. And when those seven dirty words hit the screen, my fucking life changed completely, dude. Like all the shit that was inside of me had words, dude. It was fucking great. Next day at school, man, this motherfuckers is just goddamn, dude. This fucking shit is just gone and on, dude. Just on and on. Fucking shit. I'd seen titties, but I hadn't had a good name for them. You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyways, so yeah, Marge is doing the mess around. Fucking Marge is fucked around. He's about to find the fuck out, man. Um, he gins up his crowd on this. Look how long it's taking. Biden's failing. Look at the failure. Look at the failure. Look at the failure. Look at the old man. Look at the weak, feeble old failure. Try to start with Obama. All through Biden's years. I wouldn't have done. Of course, you're looking back now. When it happens, when it's done, even when he gets a good move, I would have done this and we would be completely energy independent now. Yeah, what he said. How's that going? How's it going? He's saying, trust me, just give me some more time. The stock market was supposed to fall this far. It's not something you've mentioned to us. If when it's done, like after it's done, you have like a blueprint and you show exactly what's supposed to happen. Like, yeah, he's right. I'll be like, yeah, dude plays like 27D chess because yeah, you can't announce. I mean, I know you can't announce some of your moves before they happen because people won't respond the way they're supposed to respond if you know what I mean. If you're just being a snake and playing people, but that's not how diplomacy works, is it? Diplomacy isn't about tactfully wedging your cock into someone who doesn't want it until they do. Diplomacy is about I'm going to keep my shit over on my side and you keep your shit over on your side. How do we achieve this? Equitably, evenly. We can walk away friends, preferably. If we can't, we can just smoke this right quick and then we just, the line's right here. I won't go over there and you don't come over here. Sound fair? We can just pass this back and forth over that and that'll be our agreement, our treaty. You've got my word. We will not cross this. Do I have your word? You won't cross this. If you're hunting game, let us know. This is our hunting call. Whatever. What's your guys' hunting call? So if we see that, we hear that, we want in this area, we allow you to come about this far. After that, it's our game. You see that? That's diplomacy. Not like, and then we crush them with an iron fist. That's not diplomacy, dude. That's world tyranny and domination, you fuck. Then they'll do this and this with this and then that's problem action. That's problem solution. You know what I mean? You already have the solution you want in your head, so you create a problem, so that it creates a reaction that people demand the solution you planned from the beginning. Yes, that's how America already has been working for a long time. What do you want to do about that? Would be we'd have to break the Constitution to do something like that. I mean, we'd have to have all of you on board. If you want to, then yes, then we can change it back later. Then, funny how later never gets here, does it? Ever. left, right, left. We're gonna get there. When? Later. Left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right. When are we gonna get there? In a little bit. I'll get us there if you give me two lefts. We'll get us there. We'll be. You'll see. We'll get closer. Ah, man, we're no closer. Are you any better off than you were before? No. Then just join the right. Just join the right. For fuck's. Now they're stopping our work if they weren't voting against. Ah, yeah, we're voting against you because you guys are trying to. You guys need to come back over here to the left, man. What are you guys doing? They're trying to screw you over. Left, right, right, left. What do we do? See, we're trying to get the bill passed so that they can think, but they keep voting against it. We got to get the whole thing. Left, right, left, right, right. Like, next time we're gonna get the House, we're gonna get the Supreme Court, we're gonna get the thing, and then we're gonna crush. Man, that's the fucking time, and then the oligarchy. You're the communist. See how it works? Left, right, right, left. You mean to tell me all that shit, all the slaughter of the Native Americans, all the fucking slavery, all the, the cotton fields, the railroads, all the fucking immigrant hatred towards Irish, Italian, anybody, anybody that's ever, all the hatred of everybody and anybody, stealing Mexico, on and on, to fucking stealing Tejas. Yeah, fuck you. Stealing California. Colorado. Oh, you like the names, don't you? We'll keep the name. Saskatchewan River, I like that. What's it mean? Fuck, I know. That's the people we slaughtered to get this fucking thing. That's them. Oh, wait, they're dead. USA. We're the best. We're the best. We're the best. We're the best. I don't know about you, but I'd rather do it with somebody else, man. Fuck you. Give my hand a goddamn break. Fuck, I put this under music. It shouldn't be under music. Into politics. So sorry about that. If anybody tuning in for any kind of musical shit, it's not a musical. It's not a musical. I forgot my mice and my fucking. It's not a musical. There's no cats. There's no fiddlers, phantoms. There's a couple that went around here, but they won't ever show themselves because they're fucking cowards. But they stick around. They make themselves know, like, it's still here. Fucking come over here and do that shit then, dude. I've already told you. Step to me. Fucking come out of the shadows then. How come you always how come you always hiding then? Huh? How come you always hiding then? I sit in my kitchen making footstep sounds walking around. I'm supposed to get scared. I go in there, turn the light on. I'm like, what? Goes to the fucking bathroom. I follow that motherfucker. What? Dude, what are you doing? You're not going to walk around in my kitchen. And when it doesn't scare me, go, oh, Jeff, shit, I'm going to go over there. Wait, why? I thought you wanted to play, motherfucker. You ain't my first. Bitch, please. Come on, man. Shit. They'll put your ass in a late grave, not an earlier one. Fuck, you're way past your bedtime, dude. You don't know me. You don't know me. You know what kind of shit I get into. Oh, I wish I could play some Screaming Trees right now, man. I guess I could log out and just do that. But, vanity first, of course, always. Vanity. What I want first. I can put it on where you couldn't even hear it. Yeah, that's cool. I could do that shit. Let's see if that works. Oh, yeah, Channel Studio One like that. Yeah. I can just talk away and listen to like, oh my god, I can put on my music while I'm fucking ranting. Just turn it down quiet so it doesn't come to the headphones, and as long as I can, if you don't hear that shit, it's fine. There's no rule against listening to music. You just can't play it as long as I'm talking. Is a hang on, hang on. We're both gonna have some fun here. It's always about you. See? Uh huh. I'm learning. I'm learning. Only 45 years of counseling. I'm learning. Oh yeah, I was talking about earlier. Like you can teach an old dog new tricks. Cause I'm not getting older, dude. I'm getting better. Oh, you know what I want to listen to? I want to listen to some new Troth. No, not the first finished. Oh wait, hang on. So let me see if that comes out real quick. If it's coming through anything. This is one that it might be. Okay, it's playing, but it's not. You guys can't hear it. Okay, I want to see if he wants to work on this one. This one's called Swim. I like it. It's a little bit dark. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna work. That's gonna sell Troth better. Is he's got a much heavier style than I do, and I've got like a much mellower style. But they jive together. And so like if I played this mellow thing while singing, it's very simple, kind of like almost like a waltzy type thing. And if he were doing some heavier shit, I can already hear like the because he has like a more of a moving, his shit's more moving, whereas mine's fairly, I provide the brawl. He provides the squishy little titties there. I provide the structure, which just doesn't really do nothing much. It just kind of just drones in the background. Just that's fine. I don't give a shit. As long as it sounds cool, I don't care. Um, oh, come on, do I not have the? Oh, it is. This is the first finished vocals. That's right. If you hear this, you got to. I'm not gonna risk it in case I can't see what's what I mean, because it always fucks up on me. I'm not gonna risk it in case I said I wasn't gonna play it. That shit's dope too, and it's not even really well mixed. That's what's fucking great. When I'm riding around town on the bus and shit, I just put on like Troth and all kinds of stuff in there. So I'm just like sitting there, just no one can hear it. Just looking at it, it's like you have no idea what's going on inside here, dude. It's nuts. It's creating up in here, dude. Fucking great. The weather is fucking fantastic. Well, then you need to move in here instead of me trying to move to where you're at, because your weather sucks, dick. And Donald Trump is in charge, and all kinds of shit that ain't no goddamn good, if you know anything. Seriously, dude. He bankrupted a fucking casino. I know. Let's put him in charge. Why not? Hey, the world's richest man? Yeah. The one that's never really done anything for anyone for free? Yeah. He's gonna fix the budget. No, he's not. He's already in the treasury. Oh, well, then we're fucked. Get the cops down there. No. Why? Well, Maxine Waters is down there yelling at the guy that won't let her in, and he's got a gun. That's not something the police can handle really quick. Are they authorized to be there to do that? No. If we could get the police, and if he starts firing back, we could get. I mean, unless like he's bought the military, which I don't think he has. I mean, I get he would get pardoned for it, but I mean, at least yank him out by the cuff, and like smoke him out, all that shit. You know what I mean? The military comes in, like, get on the fucking ground, you fucking South African piece of shit, using our system to get yourself $1 billion and shit. You know what I mean? Because he did. The most of his money comes from fucking our taxes, and yet he feels like he's just walking the goddamn treasury and just start shuffling and rambling through because it's going to make everything better, more efficient. Have you seen a lot of this fucking shit that he's done? It is not fucking even finished, much less efficient. Jesus Christ, dude. Do you know how many ideas I have in my head that aren't finished? Like, they're great fucking ideas, but I can sell the idea, but that's just not, I mean, you would still have to get a research team. Like, it is the idea. That's what Steve Jobs, funny he has a last name Jobs, because all that yelling he does, if it was just him in a room, why doesn't the screen go faster? It wouldn't do anything, would it? It wouldn't. With the guy that he's yelling at and berating and possibly firing and maybe replacing with someone who will just take the abuse, who actually gets it done. That wasn't Steve Jobs' idea. I mean, it might have been his grand scheme, but there you have the difference between a leader and a piece of shit like Donald Trump who just yells, and if you don't appease him, you're fed to the lions. That's the difference. A leader like Volodymyr Zelensky, loved by his people. He doesn't have to tell them, you love me. He doesn't have to tell them, me, your best president that you've ever had, that you know, your favorite president. How many presidents have ever said that? Maybe in a fucking, like, you know, Abe Lincoln in a cartoon for like hey, it's honest Abe, oh, your favorite president. Remember our slaves? Set the slaves free. I'm going to set you free from these savings this President's Day. It wouldn't go that far, of course, because that's real what they're really doing. Remember the slaves being freed? Yeah. Well, let me free you from the burden of monthly payments. Uncle Sam looks a lot like if Abe got old, doesn't he? Didn't get the back of his head blown out. If Abraham Lincoln had a brother named Samuel, that would be one that I wonder if Tom Waits would like that one. He likes to wonder about things. I was about to look it up. And he's like, no, I don't want to look it up, man. I just want to talk about it. I'm like, yeah, I'm down. I know exactly what you're talking about. I want to talk about it, man. What if? Fuck what is. Fuck what is. You're never going to get anywhere just with what is. You're going to figure out how many spaces there are between 0 and 1, but you're never going to get to 2. Oh, you'll know exactly how many subdivisions there are between 0 and 1, how many decimal points you can fucking fit in that motherfucker. You'll find out exactly, and you keep on winding and winding and forever. 0.0.000000000000001. Oh yeah? 0.0000000000001. Wow, I didn't think about that one. Oh wait, what about 0? I'll save you. To infinity. Oh shit, now we're gonna be counting for a while. Fuck you. I want to go to 1, and then I want to go to 2, and then I want to go to 3. There's that. I don't fucking care, and I don't know. I just want to keep moving, would you? Instead of sitting here counting pebbles on the beach. Can we go do something? Jesus Christ. No, I don't need to know what's inside of that rock. No, I don't. Don't need to know that. I don't need to know that the fish are pissing in the water. I don't need to know that. It's just a stream. Oh, fresh water. It's not until you tell me the fish pissing, I'm like, tastes clean. Fuck you. Why'd you dirty up my water, you asshole? Why'd you put fucking fish piss in my water? was gonna be, dude, tell me there's fish sperm in there too. You nasty. Why you worry about fish penises, man? Don't worry about what happens when I hit F in my search bar. Fat booty bitches is the same as big booty bitches, and I don't want to talk about it. I mean, I kind of want to talk about it, but not with you. What's up? Oh, did you hear that? Hey, did you hear that? God damn it. I think something's going to pop, man. I think shit's going to go, man. I really think it's going to finally crack. What's going to happen? I don't know. Like I said, I'm really hoping that like the pain and like the numbness and all the weird shit in my body goes away. Like since I cracked my neck earlier, my hands definitely don't have the same amount of numbness, but they're not quite 100% either. You know? Because they're always like just a bit numb. Like I went climbing. I was afraid I was having some kind of like stroke or something when it first started happening, but it was just my neck was really hurting really bad, and just like the sensitivity in this arm was pretty well gone. First off, it should be the left arm, but this one was pretty well like almost gone. I had to climb a fucking tree, dude. I think I've told the thing about the leap of faith. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. I got screwed on that, dude. I got so screwed on that. Fucking 3 days in a row I signed up for that and not enough people. And maybe they felt bad because, like, the last day I was like, I'm going to sign up for it. No one's going to go. So I'm just going to sign up for it in case anyone signs up for it. So I'll fucking sign up for it. And like, I went and looked at at the time it was for it to come around, and like, no one else had signed up. So I went back to my fucking cabin and I just started smoking. Smoking and playing guitar. You ever get so fucking stoned you don't want to play guitar? I did. I was so fucking stoned, like, okay, yeah, I think we're good. I might even just go ahead and take a nap. Huh. Are you ready to go do the leap of faith? No. Why? Oh, they got enough people to just put it together. No. Yeah, no. Because I looked on the thing just like 5-10 minutes ago. And that was enough for me to get this stoned. That was not enough time for you to get that many signatures. You need like 6 people. Oh, some of the staff are going to help out. Well, they figure because you haven't got to do the thing all week. Oh, so now if I don't go, I'm the fucking ass? Oh, shit. Why couldn't you just tell me, like, what? I'm stoned, Harry. You hear me? I'm stoned, and you're telling me to go with it? Fine, I'll fucking go with it. Huh? I'm walking through the goddamn woods because it's like a 1/4-mile walk to the fucking place from the cabin, man. Just walking and walking. Walking behind everybody because I'm hoping that like something happens, like a rainstorm or some shit to get me the fuck out of this. A cramp in the leg, anything to get me the fuck out of this shit. I don't want to climb a goddamn tree. I don't even know what I saw a leap of faith when the first day I got there. I was like, that's what I can do that. What is that? And they're like trying to kind of barely explaining you have to jump off this ledge and grab onto this. I'm there. Simon named down. No one. Next day, Simon named down. No. We were there for a fucking week. Well, on like the 4th or 5th day is about when so they finally put together a crew. Son of a bitch. And one day I'm like, no. Please, no. Just no. No. Not today. Did we do it tomorrow? Probably not. It's probably going to rain tomorrow. Because it was raining yesterday. That's why nobody was like, whatever. But get out there to the spot. Just like earlier when we were doing the zip lining. There are spikes driven into the fucking tree. These little hoops. And you can... It's got like a little hoop that comes out like this, and goes into the tree. Like a big staple. Like a big staple, you know what I mean? Like a grip onto a staple. And they're just spread out like that. And you climb up and you put your feet on and go up there. It's not hard, but not easy. But what no one tells me at the top as you're doing this to interrupt it. There's like a, it should just go up and then you can climb up the thing right there. But no, there's this pole just jutting out. So you have to maneuver around the pole, and it's in a tree. You know, it's in a tree. So the tree's not huge. It's a pine tree. It's not like a big, ginormous, like, you know, cedar or anything. It's a tree that's kind of moving a bit as you climb it. It's stable. It's not going nowhere. The platform is between a couple of them, so, you know, you're good. It's just pole. Like right in the middle of where you're climbing up. So you have to maneuver around it on a tree. It's like a little weather vane thing sticking out with like a little arrow pointer. I was like, what the fuck? Why? This is why. Can we get someone to snip this shit? Is it necessary? Because if not, I could just climb up and then just grab up and then just whatever. Instead, I have to maneuver in this way that I'm doing, that I'm so fucking high, I almost fall. The only warning I was really given was that at the top, and if it weren't for this, I would have gone over. But we're tied off. But I still don't want to fall. That's still embarrassing. I watched it back. It was a split second. But for me, dear God, so much happened. I'm trying to get this thing, and like they said at the top, there's there's more of those little U-shaped things in the tree. And just look for him. The guy that went before me, just look for him at the top there. I'm like, okay, cool. He didn't mention the weather vane. So I get around I'm trying to maneuver way around it, and the ride's like on my knee, and I'm looking for the thing to grab onto. I feel all my weight go back to where I know it's too late. You know what I mean? I'm gone. I know I'm past my tipping point. It felt like I felt like forever. I felt like I looked around trying to, like I guess it was just my eyes, but it felt like I was doing this. I was just like, and I looked and I found the thing. I'm still going backwards to reach over, grab onto the fucking thing, and I got to use like, you know, I was going to get the top and do like a pull up once I grabbed on the, I could see, I could jump this. No, probably it's not that big of a deal. I was expecting to fucking fall. So I'm countering the fucking fact that my weight was past, you know what I mean? And I grabbed onto it and pulled myself. You can see me slip a little bit and grab on and just pull up like that. You don't see the struggle that happened with the stoner inside my head, because by the time I was done, I wasn't stoned anymore. No, I was clear headed, because I forgot that I was tied off. I probably would just let it go if I remembered I was tied off. But I'm not sure that anybody was even watching down there, because I could hear everybody talking and shit. I probably wouldn't have cared, you know, too much, because I'm like, yeah, so I fall. I'll just try it again. Someone needs to tell people about the goddamn weather vane. But no, I had to save myself, and then so I jump over and I grab onto the fucking thing, because I'm ready to get the fuck down. I'm pissed off now. You know, I'm like, my high's gone. This just sucks. And so I jump over on the thing, grab onto it, and someone screams like, "Dude, pull up! Fuck you!" I go jumping down, let go, because you just let go and they just guide you down on the rope. And I land, and then I told my aunt and my mom going in, I'm like, this is gonna suck. I'm fucking stoned. And so I was like, well, how was it? I'm like, how was what? Doing that stone. I was like, oh no, I didn't do that stone. I climbed the tree stone. I got to the weather vane thing sticking out stoned. I jumped completely sober. I get down from the thing from my whole day before. I told her about that, and you know, we're taking the harness off, and then my cousin's wife is getting ready to get on there, and she's ready to go up, and I'm like, hey, when you get to the top, and then like right as I do that, he starts talking to her, and she just starts talking to him, like it. There's a pole. Hey, there's a pole at the top. There's a thing that's put. She's just walking towards it, and then she climbs up, and she gets to the top, and it's like, where's the pole? I'm like, I fucking... Yeah, the fucking pole! The one I was yelling about! Sorry. It was the one I was yelling about. I was like, hey, when you get to the top, I was trying to tell you, remember that? Yeah, and then you just said, oh, fuck you. I'm going to talk to him about whatever he's saying right now. Which I get. I get. But like, hey, what were you saying? At the top. Yeah. Because if there's nothing else, at the top. Yeah? Okay, hang on. Okay, what's going on at the top there? You know what I mean? That's just me. Because I want to know what's going on at the top. It's obviously something you felt I needed to know before I go. I was coming down the back stairs of the whatever, and it was dark, and I'd seen a couple people at the last step. It looked like theirs, and they said the same thing. They all said the same thing. They can't see as well in the dark. My eyes adjust really. I got 20/20, 20/25. I just have really good eyes. Like I said, I looked in the sun when I was a kid. I think I gave myself laser surgery. I don't know. Everybody else in my family wears glasses. I don't. I wear these, and see really rather well with them on, anyways. I rarely take them off once I go outside. But so going down the back stairs, and everybody that I saw like two or three people, and they've been up there drinking and stuff, and they get like, oh man, it's too dark, I can't see them. Like there's a step down there, and so I try and catch people, and they get to the next one. It's and they're just talking to each other, and it's like, oh shit, it looks like there's another step. I'm like, okay, so I got to warn somebody about this, and then the third person, I'm like, I'm trying to tell them they're not listening. I'm like, that's why you got to listen. And so I go upstairs. I go up to the top where they're hanging out and doing they're playing games and shit and drinking and all this stuff. And so I got some water. I was coming out, and then my cousin and his girlfriend were coming out, and they're like, "Oh, it's dark." Okay, I was like, speaking of, at the bottom of the stairs, and they start talking to each other. I'm like, "Hey, at the bottom of the stairs," it looks like and they kind of look at me, and they just keep going talking to each other. I'm like, "At the bottom of the stairs, it looks like there's not a step, but there's an extra step that just goes down. I'm still walking." Okay, it looks like there's not a step, but because you're not listening, there's an extra step. I see it, and I step down it and walk over, and then they're behind about 4 or 5 steps, and I get to the stop, and I just stop and look. Oh God, it looks like there's another. So I guess there's an extra. It looks like there's no step. I'm like, yeah. Oh, is that what you're saying? How many of you people want me to murder you? I just want to know. I just want to know. I mean, you're trying to do it to yourself, and I'm trying to prevent it from happening to you, and then you just do it anyways. So I'm like, why don't I just save us some time? At this point, it's self-defense, really, Your Honor. Well, you can't just keep warning everybody. Eventually, they're going to get you killed. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It's a self-defense. You could have just left him alone. Fuck, I was hoping you wouldn't think of that shit. You still could have just left. You almost had me there. You still could have just left. God damn it, Judge. That was my one way out. You weren't supposed to say shit. It's supposed to be the jurors. They don't know about this logic stuff. Stop, man. What are you doing? A jury of my peers. You're not my peer? So I'm equal to you, Your Honor. How come I gotta stand up when you walk in the room? You do whatever the fuck you want to when I walk in the room. You even have pants on right there. $20. Told you. Just some boxers. Free balling. Why wouldn't you? Who's ever going to be like, Your Honor, I demand to see your robe? Why? Because I have reason to believe you're free-balling, Your Honor. You're way too comfortable back there. And I would say that's a breach of decorum. And would be grounds for a mistrial. You should at least put on some underwear or pants or something. I had to wear a suit and a tie. What do you got underneath there? Mistrial. You must have quit. So this is a traffic violation. Why are you back here yanking my clothes up? I had to prove a point. And was I right, though? Was I right, though? Did the glove fit? Yeah, but I'm still a judge. You don't just give a judge a passing proctology exam. You don't just come in and say, hey, judge, by the way, no blood in your stool. Good to go. Good to go. Oh, fuck. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Oh, Mr. Lynn again. Oh, what about that? Close. Remove. Remove those. What about the, not those either. Shit. I don't know, man. The winding sheet, and whiskey for the Holy Ghost. Um, my brother was hella bent on Mark Langan and Screaming Trees, and I got Screaming Trees because I liked Nearly Lost You off of that one, the soundtrack, and I really didn't have a lot of money to go do a lot of shit, so I had my music that I liked, and I had my time that I had because I was in a band. So I mean, how much time do I have really to spend? You know, I was in college. I got DJing at a radio show. Got to eat, got to sleep, got classes, had a job that I had to do. This bullshit. It was really nothing. It's just basically, I mean, that's why I couldn't do it because it's like they're basically paying me to sit in this room and play solitaire, you know. And I get whatever, but it just such a waste of fucking time. It's like I could be at my dorm, you know, doing this exact same thing. What if a call comes in? It's been a month and there's not been a call come in to the centenary, whatever the fuck office I'm even in. I was just playing solitaire on this orange and black screen. I don't even like computers at that point. You know, man, I fucking hate computers. At that point, I hated computers because I felt like, there's invading into like the real world of, musicians. And there's more and more people like, oh, have you seen Nine Inch Nails? I don't give a fucking gives a fucking made with the computer. I don't give a shit. You know? I didn't realize this actually was I didn't know the power of a computer versus, I didn't know that the synthesizer, I didn't know he was actually playing keys. I thought he was actually using the computer. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was using the computer to do everything. Like click a button, there's I knew that was bought like samples and stuff. I don't give a fuck. Oh, that one's weird. So he cut a sample in half and added another sample on there. It's like, it's got like a not 4/4, it's like more of like a 9/4 beat, but that's easy enough to just cut the beat and just fucking replay it. If you had someone play that, that's different. Okay, that's played through an electronic drum kit to sample over and over. That's different. Okay, I get it because you actually had someone play it and then you quantize it and whatever. I get that now. I do because I've actually worked in there because it's actually someone when you're playing the keyboards, he's actually playing the keyboards. When the guitars go through, he's actually playing the guitars. I thought it was just all made with the computer. Again, with just a simple pushing of a button and chopping samples. And that's what I was like, fuck Nine Inch Nails. And he sang on top of it. I was like, fuck him. I did go see them in Oklahoma City. Once I found out what, was actually going on. A friend of mine just pulled up and she's like, hey man, I was going to class. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, going to class. And she's like, you want to go see Nine Inch Nails in Oklahoma City? I'm like, yeah, that's way better. And she's like, get in. I'm like, I don't have any money. She's like, I can hop in, dude. Fucking drove out to fucking Oklahoma City. Met some of her friends and shit, and smoked with them and shit. Because they have, oh my God. First time I ever smoked Afghani. Holy shit, dude. That shit blew my fucking brains. I figured out kind of what it is. I don't know so much that the weed, it was ever weaker. I think that back in the day, like in the 70s, you're more likely to get buds, stems, leaf. You know what I mean? And then, like by the 90s, it kind of got cultivated. We're just getting just the buds because the leaves and shit really don't do much. And then if you get too many seeds and stems, I mean, you're going to get seeds and stems in the 90s because they want extra weight, but too much. And they're like, dude, your bag's just stems and shit, But we tolerated some, because you understood that the buds were the fucking part, and they didn't understand that back then. You have like a big ass bag, but if it's just a bunch of trim and whatever, yeah, you're getting stoned. You're gonna get stoned. But it's not that it's any weaker or stronger. And then ours, it's not that it's any weaker or stronger. In the '90s, there were some like the Northern Lights and stuff. Those were different strains and shit. But that was like all those things are like they were kind buds and all this other fucking shit that were. Um, Now they just got like just tons of brands and names and shit, and it's probably run by the tobacco people, and it's probably being there's probably stuff being added to it. There's in New Jersey, I believe there were several. There's a company that had some like pre rolls that had mold in them, and on more than one occasion, it's like this is like the third time it's happened. So they basically shut down the entire company. And for some reason, I've been going to and seeing what's at the dispensaries and shit for a while because they get free shit. And yeah, and again for the weekends, having a med card can get some pre rolls of some stronger shit. Like have some if it's strong enough, like the giving trees. Those are strong enough that like one will just be like, fuck yeah, and that'll help get me through the weekend, without using too many of my tramadol. Without that, I kind of push off, get high. Fridays are a trigger day for me, man. Just because it's just one of those times that I always like throughout my entire life, especially like in school. That's the way I got through high school without doing anything at school or in school. Was that I made a deal with myself that if my grades didn't my grades couldn't slip, and I couldn't go to school drunk or high, and as long as I could do that, then Friday night to the Sunday I can do whatever the fuck I want to do, regardless of what my parents say. I do what I want to. Friday night, once I get out of school, to fucking, you know what I mean? So you see how that became a trend of being Friday night was kind of like the day, like it just kind of lifts off and kind of dies down because Sunday got to go to school again, and I can't let my grades slip. It's a deal I made with myself when I started doing it. Freshman year, maybe? No, I was, when I started drinking, I started drinking 12? Yeah, me and Travis, he died at 15, so yeah, I was like 12. And no, I think the people driving may have been drunk, but he was in the back seat, and somebody wanted to race them. The driver did not want to race. The passenger reached over and put his foot on the gas and got stuck and couldn't get it out of there. And when they wrecked, Travis got shot out the back window. I believe the passenger was the only one that really didn't get badly hurt. I think he's the only one that like walked, and the driver, they thought he was gonna be paralyzed, but it was like right about the time Travis was about to check out, I think they said he started getting feeling in his feet. So I didn't know either one of those guys. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. I got tons more to say about that, but that's why that song "Life by the Drop" is fucking. Me and him both liked Stevie, and yeah, if you ever listen to "Life by the Drop," that shit is yeah, it's still it fucked like the one of the last times I heard it, it still fucked me. I was like, no, I'm cool, man. I'm good to I'm good to listen to. I listened to it and it just fucked me right the fuck up. I'm like, God damn it, I thought I was good. I was like, what? 33 years ago, man. What the fuck? I think one of the parts that really kills me is because like, I believe in an afterlife, I believe in a heaven. And the part is like, God, it's good to be walking together again. It's like, yeah, like, that just gets me every time. Like, even now, it's not even necessarily sad, but it's like, fuck, if there is, dude, to be able to talk to him and just like, the motherfucker telling jokes and shit. Oh my God, dude. I promise you've never met someone this fucking. He probably would be famous right now. That's how fucking funny he was. Just fucking funny. He's just, I mean, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that'd be a cult later on the two. Oh shit, I can do that though. That's one of mine. I can do that. Highly derivative. No, it was on. Not besides the point. Never more than ever. Hmm. 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 There's dust. Oh shit. Look at you. I love that song. But yeah, man. So good. I mean, it kind of like hurts to find out, what happened with everything there because like they're just so good. The band, I mean, the whole thing together, and then you read like the Mark's memoirs, and it's just like such a waste, man. Because I mean, he incredible voice and the talents of all of them. I'm not sure if like egos clashed or what, but it obviously wasn't meant to be because I mean, it was, but I mean, it wasn't meant to be like a big, huge thing. It was meant to be what it was, because that's how it went. So I mean, there's no other way for it to go. If it, you know what I mean, the times where they had a chance to make a break, like when Kurt got dope sick, they could have taken over, but Mark was fucked up, and I think they were planning on getting really fucked up to be like they're being either fucked up and peaking as they're going on stage or whatever. But Kurt was insisting that they go on. Oh yeah, I think that's what it was. Like they'd be done because they're gonna open, and so they could be sitting back and getting high. You know what I mean? And so they already took it. And I think, as if I remember correctly, I remember watching the video, and Mark's about to fight one of the sound guys and shit because the microphone kept zapping him, and he started kicking the shit out of one of the monitors, and because he's fucked up, and someone came out to try and stop him. Even he said, and I pathetically like make my fists and do it. He's like, it's so sad watching back. He's like, it's sad. Yeah, I mean, he acknowledged it because he does like this kind of pathetic. I'm like, is that supposed to scare somebody, Mark? Because I mean, I'm small, and you're like 6 foot something. I still be like, I'm about to have to level you, right? Because I think you're fucked up, and you're trying to bow up on me. I like you, man, but if you're gonna try and do that shit, I mean, that's more like a dance move than a threat. I mean, what do you want to do? I mean, what are you doing today? Well, combat or whatever. I mean, death by dance. What do you want to do? I'll fuck you up either way. Are you okay? I mean, I just want to change the monitor and maybe get the microphone so it stops shocking you. You all right? Electroshocks just fucked his brain up. Maybe I don't know. So I'm really hoping the sound doesn't come through because that's gonna get this whole thing copyright struck. And so, just in case it's coming to the speakers, just turn that shit the fuck down. The headphones. Yeah, but the fuck is Marge's problem? Why won't this fucking tubby bitch just fuck off? Him and Elon. Trump issues update on Elon Musk leaving Doge. First off, it's Doge. Doge would be DOJ, like Department of Justice, which is coming for your bitch ass fat boy and your stupid fucking toilet flushed haircut. You look like you got a swirly. That's what he looks like. It looks like that some bullies took him and put him in the toilet and just kept flushing the toilet. Have you seen this stupid fucking hair? It looks fucking stupid. I thought I was wearing a wig, but it wasn't a wig, unless it was a wig back then, because the front had no, you couldn't see hair. You know what I mean? It was a blur of shit there. It wasn't actually it wasn't a shape. You know what I mean? It was just like a nebulous galaxy floating in front of his head of like confusion. Because it's not hair, it's not cotton, it's not yellow. I've noticed you stop dyeing the hair. Um, if you just stop dyeing the face, we'd be making progress, some real, like, valuable progress. Because we'll all be admitting, I think it's maybe just the vagina neck, I think. Oh, he's just tucking his head more. So he might have heard me. I was screaming it loud enough. I hope he heard that shit. Ditch the vagina neck. I've been looking at it for way too goddamn long. Fucking shit. Trump vagina neck. Lily's not for me trailer. I'll take it. Oh, you mean the flowers? Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. How to watch the super rare northern lights from these states tonight. We just like it's super rare, and so it doesn't happen. So we just accept whatever answer they give us. All right, if that's what's happening, that's why the sky's all fucked up. All right. I was thinking, okay, I gotta shut this off because it's starting to distract me a bit. So, what if? I was thinking about this the other day. It's like, what if you woke up and the sky was green? You have full recollection of yesterday when the sky was blue. This is just a fucked up green. And it lasts for like 10 days. Then it's gone. It goes back to being blue. What would you do? It's never happened before. What would you do? I was starting to think about it. You know, someone would document as many fucking days as they could. Other people out there watching and stuff. One guy would be like, one guy or girl would be fucking filming it. You know what I mean? And so like later on, when the fucking, you know what I mean? And so they're going to document every bit of it. And so like later on, if society keeps going, if Marge doesn't Trumpify the fucking economy like he did his goddamn casino, his water, his vodka, his board game, his goddamn everything. What else? AFL, shit, airline. You sure he's a good fucking businessman? That's a lot of fucking failures because I don't see anybody taking the Trump Airlines to protest the cost of American Airlines. You know what I mean? Like now would be a good time. Fucking gold is slumping, dude. Gold is slumping. Tesla's way the fuck down. Oh, but looky there. Dogecoin's up. Isn't that good for Elon? While everybody else is struggling, he's just going up and up because, I mean, think about it. Oh, yeah, that's down. Everything else is down. Oil, S&P, everything's down. Everything's just bottoming out. And this super awesome businessman. Even if this is your plan to create chaos and whatever, we signed up, the people that vote for him, you signed up with the Joker. Because you thought the other guy was the Joker. Didn't you guys have pictures with him with the whole Joker mask? Oh, that was Obama. That's right. And Obama was president while Biden was VP, vice president. Not very proud, not vice principal, not vindicated pronoun. Just vice president. So I think that they were going to implement the gay agenda. It'd be sometime during that 8 years, or CRT or DIE. I mean DEI, or indoctrination to cut penises off. I don't remember anything about that, but I mean apparently they're all together. They're all together. They're all against Trump, and they're all together. And matter of fact, if you're on our team and you're against Trump, then you're not really a Republican. You're anti-Trump, so you can't be. And you're not even American because he's going to go ahead and take away the 14th Amendment so that way you don't get to stay here in America anymore. So say the president, and I get 2 scoops of ice cream. You're going to disappear. COVID got so bad. He's trying to blame COVID. COVID got so bad because of his fucking mishandling of it. Him saying, insisting for months that it wasn't even real. Which had a lot of you people saying phony corona. Fauci ouchie. Now it's real. You just want to move on from that, huh? You just want to move on from that you should have, you were right to scream about your mask, the mask wearing. Okay, COVID's real, but I still shouldn't have to wear a mask. What? The whole reason to wear it was to protect other people from you, asshole. On top of that, there was a fucking painter that was trying to prove how masks don't work. And he proved how masks do work. All you have to do is change your mind about what you're looking at. Like he was doing, and he had a thing, and he was spraying, and at the end he had a mask on, and it had he was spray painting and stuff like that. So he had spray paint. It was one of those kind. He takes it off, and all around here, there might be a fleck or two, like one here and like one there. He takes it off, and there's like a bit in his nose, and he's like, "But watch!" He blows his nose, and something comes out like in the thing. He's like, "See, it's not going to stop it." And like, you gotta be the dumbest fucking monkey in the world. Look at your face. Look at your face. Now imagine that's a poison of any kind that needs to enter through your nose or through your mouth. All that shit that's on your mask and left a big ring this wide. Now can your body fight that little bit of, did you get, yeah, you got poisoned, you did. Can your body fight that poison? Probably. And just splashed all over your face without that, you stupid monkey. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd be all on my lips and in my mouth and I'm way up way up your nose. And tons in your mouth. You didn't get any in your mouth, did you? No. What if that's the way it transfers? You don't have to breathe it in. It has to go through your mouth. You didn't get any in your mouth. It has to go through your nose, which then goes into your mouth, and you're fine. Because again, it has to go through your nose into your mouth to go through, and if it hits the acid of your saliva, and even on the roof of your mouth, as long as you swallow and you have saliva in your mouth, which most people do. I'm being honest. I mean, there's some people have to have that biotine. You know what I mean? Because it's dry mouth. I mean, my lips are fucking dry as shit. I just got big lips, I think, and it's just hard to keep them moisturized. Maybe it's all the smoking. I don't know. Who gives a shit? Maybe it's because it's cold out there. I know my skin gets dry as shit during the winter. But it's probably because I said that word, COVID. It'll probably get labeled as misinformation. But I'm saying wear a mask and that I believe vaccines are real. Come on. They've worked throughout history. Measles is coming back. So that's kind of proof that and so are the other ones that we vaccinated against. So that's the problem. Like I said, when you ban words and stuff, just because I say it, that's when you get people going, grape and credo. You know what I mean? Just being little bitches. And you don't get to, the fucking thing comes across like a child. Doesn't it? Like you're trying to kid glove somebody about something that's foul. Unless it gets struck. When I'm ready to, like I said, I don't mind going out and hail of bullets. I'm not done. I'm not done yet. This might even get me struck. I don't know. Like I said, I was listening to the music in the headphones. If it comes through across, we were doing, what the fuck was that? Watchmen. We're broadcasting to Watchmen. There's a Bible thing that me and two of my friends were doing. And one of them had the radio on in the background for just a few seconds. He went inside, the radio was on, then he came back outside, and it was like, oh, you put fucking such and such in the background. I'm like, what? Yeah, you copyright, you got to do such and such. And I'm like, okay. And they show the time. I click on the time, and it's just like, whatever the song was. And I was like, I do remember that. He got into the car and started up for like a second. And I sat there while, and it's like, yeah, I love this song, man. And whatever. And he listens to it for a second, and he's like, and he turns it off and gets out of the car. The whole video got struck because of that. I understand, like I'm muting we muted that part right there. If it goes up online with stuff on there, I understand, like, We muted that, so any talking you did there, any of the audio is just muted. The video is still there. Otherwise, you allow police to fucking play copyrighted material and then continue beating people. Because you just don't allow copyrighted material. And once we get used to that fact, that that's just not allowed, well, you shouldn't be putting it, you know. We should be used to the fact that, oh, it went blank. It must be some copyrighted material. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Why did that you know? That's what it should be. You don't have to hear the sound, assholes. It wasn't about the video. It wasn't about the audio. It would help to hear what words are being said. Any N-bombs being thrown around. You know what I mean? It would help out. Or you could help out the cops by just going, nope. Sorry, there's nothing we can do. Cut the audio feed. Leave the video feed alone. No, we don't know how to do that. Can I show you how to mute? Just look at me. Hang on. Did you hear that? Did you see that? Because that was fucking ridiculous. I don't want to do that again. Please don't make me do that again. Tell me you saw that. Okay, good. Some of you were lying. I was about to do it again. But I got a friend out there. And a friend with weed is a friend indeed. Yes, sir. I do declare. I do declare whatever I want to declare. If she allows it to happen anyways. Which came first? The job of having a duty, or actually calling poop doo-doo, and then eventually duty? Because I think the job would be around long. I mean, the poop would be around long. Yeah, the poop's been with us the whole time. You know what I mean? That's a doo-doo. You know what I mean? Imagine that before there was something that became someone's duty. Is my solemn duty. Did they giggle the first time? You know what I mean? What, these are the things that bother me. What bothers you? I don't know. But you know what? Let's do a poll. What bothers you? Yes or no? This is the only time that yes or no is appropriate. What bothers you? No, I don't need to add an option. Okay, maybe, yeah. And then, so your options are yes, no, yeah, or nah. Polls open. You decide. What bothers you? So, I mean, you can always write in your own thing in the chat. There is a write-in section. Like if there's not enough room we didn't give you enough room, and come on, how much more do you want us to do for you? Fuck, we took care of that already. KIND. I had to install that just for you. Okay, so it's to reload the GTS database commercials. So I keep getting those sweet ass pennies. Holy fuck, I am rolling. Oh shit, I felt it. They just caught up with this show. Okay, now they're watching in reverse. And it means I got like 3-4 months till I get paid. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. It's going to be a big ass check. Unless they're fast forward rewinding. I didn't think about that. Because we can't fast forward reality, but since it already happened, you can high speed rewind. It'll be a couple months after all. Is it slow play, extended play? Because if it's like an extended play with like 8 hours, that shit goes fast. If you go fast forward like full speed. If it's regular fast forwards for like 16 times, you know what I mean? It's just normal. So many options, so many ways to get paid. The precious commercials we have running all the time, like the Chiron right down there. See that? That right there, oil prices. See, gone. You could have invested. Coming again. Here we go. There. NGR. I don't like that. What? I'm half. Don't call me that. What? That ain't right, dude. So there won't be. We won't list names, but there's a show kind of like what I'm doing. You know, they're having taking submissions, and you know, and so I submitted some of my rap stuff to this channel, and he's just going on talking stuff and going through all the different beats and taking polls and stuff, and so I got the idea to start doing polls. His polls are real, my polls are tent polls, totem polls, artificial polls, sample polling, Gallup polls. Yeah, the Gallup polls. So a best guess, rough estimate, not real. Designed to sway the viewer into believing what I believe. Thus the galloping feet of people joining the bandwagon. No? Then you explain it. I don't know. Ask Tom Waits. I wonder if he'd agree with me. I think he would agree with me. What do you say, Tom? I know that voice in anywhere. You agree? Nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. Sorry, Tom. I knew you'd understand. All right, so, yeah, Tom agrees. Thumbs up. Told you we're famous everywhere. You don't know who's watching. What do you know? You don't know shit. That counter down there could be wrong, man. It could be tomorrow. You don't know. Just because you're watching it now doesn't mean when the thing is watching. Ever. Once it's on the internet, it's ever. AI see into that. That's its pleasure. Making sure we're all accountable. He made me, did he? Did he make you? Or is that just a story you've been telling people? Story I've been telling people? Yeah, there you go. And someone show the real truth? I'm gonna look stupid as fuck, so please don't show it. Oh, we're showing everything. Truth and reconciliation. If we're gonna fucking, Trump's had his time a bit, you know what I mean? He's just shown. Like I said, his worst nightmare would be to get what he wants because he's a complainer. He's a bitch. His biggest nightmare would be to get Kash Patel, Pete Hegseth, Tulsi Gabbard, Elon Musk. It's almost like he was trying to get kicked out. Okay, I'm just going to point him as special. Then just rummage through the treasury. Jesus Christ, what's going to take for you guys to say, look, this isn't right? Where are the people that normally stop me? Where are they? Someone's got to stop me so that way I can go, see, this is how great of a job it is. They don't want to let me have it. Okay, you're going to kick me out? Of course, everyone's against me. I never get a chance. Poor me. I have these great ideas and just no one to listen. Trump vodka is still for sale. And we gave all that Trump water to the people of East Palestine. I heard an audio from somebody. There was an audio. They're passing out the water, and someone was talking about how shitty it tasted. Probably because of the same fucking. He probably had a bunch of extra water, like in a warehouse. That's the kind of cheap piece of shit Trump is. He's probably at all of his golf clubs, his golf resorts. He's probably in every hotel room. All his hotel rooms. There's probably the mini bar. Have as much water as you'd like. Like my mom said, this water tastes dry. This water tastes dry. I wanted to high five my mom so hard. I was like, I knew I got it from somewhere. I don't know where I got this shit from. She doesn't often drop some, but oh god, when she does, it's fucking great, dude. This water tastes dry. Holy shit. If you weren't driving, Mom, I'd high five you. I like hanging off my mom, man. She's the shit. So, anyways, Trump, cheap ass piece of shit, dude. I hate that dude. That dude sucks. Those two are not connected at all. It's just I had to get back on subject, and I had to get out of being like liking my mom into another angry rage. You know, I had to get back into another angry rage. And all I gotta do is Trump hair, and then like, oh, I'm there. Fuck that haircut! Oh my god, that fucking shit. Fuck. It's like, yeah, I'm got confused as to where to put my shit. It's how fucking bothersome his hair is to me. It is that bad. I like things to be organized. I like to understand things. I don't understand his hair at all. No. It's making me, my teeth, you know when you like get foil in your mouth and you got fillings, you know what I'm talking about? That's kind of the feeling I get looking at his hair. No, it's just like, no. It just grates the nerves, dude. Like, fuck. You made a 10 or something? Jesus Christ. Is that in the air? What are you doing? How would you just, it's like transmitting across my fucking television set. I just know you're bad. I can tell by the taste in my mouth when I see your face. You're a bad, bad person. Even if you succeed, you're just so embedded in wealth and materialism. You understand that, like, if he succeeds in whatever, his how well he does is not how well, it's how much shit you get, isn't it? How low the cost of products are. Because there's just, eggs, and groceries, and shit. Fucking shit. Thing is, products like that are easy to deliver. It's easy to deliver cheaply. Humanely, ethically, no. Put you out of job and like have a robot do it? Yeah. Is that why Bezos and all them were down there? Because they knew it was going to crash the fucking market, and rather than like people just kill the people off and have robots do every fucking thing? Have you seen how far Boston Robotics has gotten with fucking animatronics, if you will? They got bulletproof, bullets like that skin, that blast gel. That's old. So what's the new shit? You know what I mean? Because what's the shit they don't show us? They don't show us shit. They don't show us everything. They show us what they want us to see. So that way we know what they want us to know. And we ask the questions they want us to ask. Before they train you as a kid through the shame of your other people sitting around you, don't ask stupid questions. And they're all stupid questions. Unless it's directly related to what she just said. He, she, whoever. They're going to laugh and try and embarrass you. And like, they're proving some of the shit I said in school true. At least AI is. They're saying that they've made some discoveries that may upend everything we know about shit. They've been thinking about this wrong the whole time. That's something I said in fucking high school. Why are we learning? I mean, I get why we're learning, but why are we learning all this if things can only be, you just said yourself, things can be only proven false, not true. So everything we're learning, just like when you guys thought the cell was the smallest thing, you thought, the atom was the smallest thing. You thought, the universe was not you thought the planets, everything revolves around Earth. It just it keeps getting proven wrong. So why are we learning any of this shit? Why don't you figure it out and then teach me, you asshole? I got shit to do. And this isn't going to help me in any way. I haven't done any osmosising versus diffusioning. I know the difference between the two. Oh, I know them because I was asleep when she said it. And I heard it. And she got mad, and so she woke me up and asked me the question, and I'm like, can you repeat the question? She said, if you're awake, you know the question. I'm like, if you repeat the question, I'll give you the answer. It's osmosis. Can I go back to sleep, please? Well, it's good that you can do it, but no one else can, so you can't. Fuck you. I went back to sleep. And I passed that class with an A. That class was right after gym, so I always went right to sleep. Bored. The entire fucking time I was fucking bored. Not because I knew it all, because I got it the first time that they said it. Can we please move on? We're not even halfway through the book. That's fine. What do you mean that's fine? We're 3/4 of the way through the fucking seventh. That's fine to be 3/4 of the way through the 7th grade science book. The end. Okay. Oh shit, you're all fucking fine with this. Okay. Okay. This is how it works. I guess this is Louisiana schools. Probably why I skipped an entire fucking grade of math and didn't miss a beat. They put me back a year in math. I hate math. Didn't tell me the test was timed. My dad even laid witness. He's like, no, you did not tell him that it was timed. Well, it doesn't matter. I can't give him any more time. So I got put back a year. And then somewhere I guess, I don't know, 6th grade, they realized whatever, or somebody fixed it. So I just jumped from, I was supposed to be in 5th grade math, just jumping to 6th grade math, and I just didn't miss a beat. I just had to be okay, but yeah, let's go, roll. I'm good, let's go. Like Trump, I'll release my transcripts, motherfucker. I'll go back to elementary school and see if there's any notes about how I should be skipped in the Gateway program. Sequoia Elementary, motherfucker. My mom helped plant the garden in the back. And my dad came and did not show and tell. There was they were doing kind of woodworking and craft stuff. Yeah, my dad was there helping out and stuff. Like the one time. But I looked on the on Google Maps to see, and the garden is still being used. I was like, fuck yeah, you guys don't even know my mom did that shit, you motherfuckers. Anybody's eating shit out of Sequoia Elementary School garden? My mom, motherfucker. My mom. Oh, not much has changed. I looked at it by satellite. Not much has changed. You might change what you put in there, whatever, but the layout's the same. She's an architect. She loves plants. Makes sense that she would plan it out, pretty correctly. Just touch my nose. Why are you doing that? Huh? Huh? Stay out of my bathroom! Yeah, don't. That isn't permission. I'd stay out of my bathroom. I got your own bathroom. I got two bathrooms in this house. Why they gotta be in my bathroom? Huh? I get mine's comfier and cozier and small, but that one's got the vocal booth. Oh, the vocal booth's in there. Could you imagine if you're stuck like I was like a ghost? You're like basically an echo of a human being. Especially if you're one of those reoccurring, you know, type ones and non-interactive ones. Are you interacting with all the other shit that's happening, or is just your little cycles there? How many families have etched like horrible shit on the walls from the fights from the parents? You know what I mean? People move in like, oh, this house does not feel good. Like, no, all I gotta do is put some love in that motherfucker. It'll be all right. But no, it's not haunted. You're just hearing the tinge you feel. That's the last energy that was in here. It was a lot of bad energy. Just gotta clean it out. I've moved into a lot of houses with a lot of bad energy. There's ways to get rid of that shit though. Fuck, man. I don't know. God damn. Smoky? An hour and 20 minutes? I was about to say, it's only been like 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and check that out. It's like been an hour and 30 minutes, like 1:21. This is 1:31. We've been broadcasting for an hour and 21 minutes, 1:22. 1:22. Good time to get out of here. I think I want to talk about Unia. I want to talk about Unia. And then one of those kind of moods, I could take my meds, my brain meds. Feeling about talking about some shit about Unia. Maybe listen to some Unia. It's this Friday. Oh, it's actually officially Saturday. Sweet. I gotta see if it's time to pop some meds. Yeah. 10 o'clock to 2. Yeah, it's creeping up, dude. Fuck yeah. It's gonna be drugs o'clock for about 30 minutes, and I'll probably listen to some like Robin the Thief or something. Maybe I'll just ramble. I don't want to give anything away about any of the books, but god damn, I wish I had someone that had read my book and I could just talk, I mean, so I could tell them like kind of where things are going. Because I want somebody that's gonna be like a sounding board, but you kind of need the Robber and the Thief as a backdrop. You know what I mean, to understand where I'm going with it. So when I explain like the other parts of it, you're like, okay, gotcha. Fuck, how far do you think this? Like all the way, like fucking to the third millennium. Like Jesus Christ, yeah. It's fucking huge. It's massive. It does everything. It's seriously, it's like its own universe. It's fucking crazy, dude. It's just at least its own galaxy. You know what I mean? Like its own happenings in that galaxy. It's its own Milky Way type shit. Earth has actually what would be Earth. Unia has say 24 has 28 hours. And somehow or another, I don't remember how it happened, but I remember I can't remember what I did. I was doing one of my newer books, and I was talking about how I wanted to have the days longer, and then I just did a calculation in my head, and I kind of guessed at the how many hours in a week, and then I actually went back. After I did that stuff and kept writing, I just went and put a number in there to hold the place, and I went back and I was like, okay, so it would be like 80. It would be 7 hour. I mean 7 days times, and I did the times 28, and so there's going to be some things in there, like especially in Robin the Thief, it'll seem like how long was this fucking day, dude? It's got an extra 4 hours. But I don't make any mention of it, so it just seems like it's written wrong. Like Jesus Christ, when you realize there's actually, I just didn't make any mention of it yet. So later on, when you're reading, like, oh shit, okay, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby. I'm gonna make it do what it do. Yeah. Uh huh. Wow. Maybe I'll play some piano up in this bitch. Maybe let's Rick James up in this bitch. She's a very kinky girl. I still bring home to mom. Mom, she's a very kinky girl. You already know who I am. I mean, what else would work? How else would it work? She'd have to be, wouldn't she, Mom? Wouldn't she? Have to be. But still bring home to mother. So Rick James, you don't know what you're talking about. My sister does well, I don't know what she does. She's a sex therapist out in San Francisco. A sex therapist. She wrote a book. Oh no, shit! This is supposed to be fun. I'm gonna look it up. Real quick. This is supposed to be fun. Maisha Battle. I'm very proud of my sister. She's done a lot. I mean, she's done so much with her fucking life in like such a much shorter time than me. Like Jesus Christ, dude. Fuck you, man. She's been like to fucking Italy. I mean, yeah. So that's my sister, but I don't know if she has a. Verified by Psychology Today. So yeah. Free 15-minute consultation. Call now. I think Upper's standing by. I don't know. I like to talk to her more, but I mean, she's a pretty busy person now. So, not a licensed therapist and do not diagnose or treat mental issues. See? But she wrote a book, and let's see. I guess she didn't want to put it here, so let's see if I can find another. Let's see my ship battle book. This is supposed to be fun. No, that's what I said. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I mean, when she wrote it, I was like I'd been with my fiance for like 17 years. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I started reading it and I was like, I'm not going to need this. You know what I mean? I just don't need this. It's really well written, I'm not like, I mean, I should go back and read that shit because, yeah, swipe, match, ghosted. I don't know what none of this shit means. And I really don't think I'm going to ever find out. I think I'm just going to sit here. You know what I mean? I'll just do my broadcast. How about that? I'm already in a relationship with me. Sorry. But yeah. What the point of that was that my sister has a podcast. Had a podcast. I don't know if she still does or not. It's called Down for Whatever, and I mean, just had a bunch of different people on there, and just people. Some people would call in. Different things like that. And then she had special guests and stuff. And then she came to town one time while I was living out here, and she wanted to know if she could use my studio. I was like, yeah, and she said that she wanted to record, wanted to do an interview with my mom. And so I set everything up, and I left the room, I shut the door so they could, and gave them the headphones and stuff so they could do the talking back and forth and record it all. And I haven't listened to that. I don't know if I have the balls to listen to my mom and my sister Gavin back yet. You know what I mean? I don't know. Do you? I mean, not mine, your own. Do you dare? I don't know. I haven't yet. It's uploaded. It's on the net and yeah. I don't know what's on there. I don't know if they go into anything or not. Maybe I should. Maybe I know my mom a little bit better. Maybe I don't want to know my mom that better. I don't know. I don't know how honest and open they were being. Some doors are best left unopened. Maybe I'll ask her about it sometime. You might have a good talk? Like, yeah. Is it like I probably wouldn't want to tune into it? Yeah. Okay, cool. I haven't checked it out yet, so. Good talk. Good talk. It's getting closer. Don't be shy. So, what are you guys up to? Huh? Why's it always got to be about me? What are you doing? You. You. Yeah. You. What are you doing? Not now. This weekend. What are you doing now? What are you doing this weekend? What are you doing now, though? No. But, I mean, why? What are you doing? The thing stop. It's get through. Why? What are you doing? Okay, cool. I mean, it's cool. I don't mind. Anyways, what are you doing? Good man. What are you doing? Bravo. Well done. In the kitchen, what are you doing? What are you making? Make me one. Well, then eat it or find out for the machine to teleport it to me. AI's got it figured out, and you know it. Hot Pockets sound great. Haven't had a Hot Pocket in a long time. And fries? Are you baking them? Okay, I did not think you were gonna be like frying them, like French frying them, like you got a fry daddy or something. Yeah, yeah. You're not gonna break that out. That shit's greasy, dude. I had a fry daddy, and it wasn't plugged up. I was moving into this new place. I was married at the time, and my daughter was born. She was very young and crawling around. And there was like a fry daddy on the ground. It hadn't been plugged up in a long time, whatever, but it was sitting there, and um, she crawled up to it and kind of like knocked it over. You know what I mean? And it spilled grease on the floor. It wasn't a big deal, whatever. But I mean, she's not speaking level, and I needed to impress upon her to like, yeah, yeah, you don't ever want to do. Because all I could see was her having done it before, and then go, oh yeah, I'm just, and then like it's on the counter now. You know what I mean? I don't know. It was just like I was just like, you must know. I don't know how. And so, I mean, I did spank her, but not bad. And she's like, I'm like, I know. I don't want. I wish I could just have a conversation with you. Like, you cannot touch that, okay? But you can't. You just got to be. You got to be terrified of it. I can't have you touching that thing hot or knocking on yourself. I just can't. Can't do that. I hate it. I'm like, I'm sorry. It's held her for a while. I'm sorry, but I had to. You had to. You can't. Don't touch. I want when you reach for that thing ever. I want you to. No. We'll then get a language real quick. Oh God, that little thing. She, both of our kids had their different things. Like I loved with my son, which is, I mean, he was sitting in his bouncy chair. And goddamn, he would just wow. I mean, he would just slam that thing like he was. But I'd be listening to music, so he's just wow, like he's rocking to the music. I fucking love it. My daughter, like I said, like about 6 months, probably if even that much, was already like starting to kind of like form like I guess repeating, trying to repeat stuff. I'm going to stuff. Like I said, she's the one that came up with Gierdma. I gave her a bottle, and she said Gierdma. God damn, you're cool, kid. Hell yeah, Gierdma. I want them to ban that, but there's no fucking way I can get people to say no because they're gonna go, what does that mean? And we go, oh, I don't know. I don't know. What? Oh, something my daughter said. You piece of shit. You could have just said Gierdma or something. You had to put Gierdma, didn't you? Yeah, Gierdma. What language is that? Babies? I don't know. Say it to a baby and see if they smile. Gierdma. It does. It means I love you. Cool. I gave her a bottle. Gierdma. It means thank you. Huh? I really needed a bottle, Dad. That was awesome of you. I don't know. I don't know what it means. She was smiling, so um, Yeah. But yeah, I have a picture of my son. He's holding like this plastic guitar. It's got like this little four strings, just a little like whatever, and he's sitting in this little rocking chair, and he hasn't grown his hair in yet. And so he's just like he looks like a little me, of course, a bald head and shit. I want to put a little thing on him. He has a guitar in his hand. He's I'm like, no, no, hold it like you got to put your hand. You know, when you make the kid like cute, don't put your hand on the strings. Look at him. He's gonna be a little guitarist. He's holding it right. Yeah, don't you use him like a prop toy and like stop motion his ass into that position? Yeah, he's holding it just fine. Now he's not anymore. I got the picture. That's all that matters. I got the picture. My daughter used to do like this leg cross and this. She would do this, and that was her star pose. I don't know why it was, but every time I go take a picture, she would just cross her leg and star pose. Oh shit! And the last time I saw them, they're playing board games, and we're just playing like nightly playing board games, and we're counting out the rolls and stuff. And my son rolls, and it's like 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh shit. Oh man. Yeah. They're a trip, man. Hope they're doing good. Hope they're doing well. Haven't seen them in a long time. Look in my face and they asked me if it was my choice. Yeah, people wonder like, oh, why would you want to check out? Why would you want to check out of the hotel? Yeah, I wonder why, man. It's been nonstop abuse and lies and shit. You know what I mean? No, I mean, sure. Did you pick the wrong person? Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'll accept that. I did. I mean, it's not like I was forced into any of those situations. I picked the wrong person twice, and I mean, it took a good. She took the wife 7 years, and the next one 18. I was like what 25, I think. Yeah, I was close. I was like young. I was like 20. I was like 25 when my son was born. Yeah, that was September 11th. I remember that, and my son was born. So it's weird. You can't remember where you were on those types of things. You know what I mean? I was walking the store today, and as I was walking, I saw this kid up on the hill. And he's got like the football uniform and football. And they're playing. There's another kid down the hill, I guess, and some kid threw it to him, and he comes running down the hill and he's running past me, and I just remembered when I was that age, and like immediately I can remember like the when I used to play football, the shoulder pads, the helmet, I mean, the smells, all that shit just came flooding back as I'm walking down the hill. I'm just like, oh fuck yeah, dude, for like about like 4 or 5 minutes, I was like kid again. It's the whole carefreeness of it. Like the main thing you got to worry about is what game is going on. So, hour and 39 minutes. Gonna head on out. Maybe we'll talk about some Monia. Drugs o'clock. Closing in. Do boom boom. Do boom boom. Bump it down, bump bump.